You know, my dear, there's something they don't tell you when you hit 70. Sure, you hear about arthritis, slower walking, and your knees making sounds like a bag of popcorn in the microwave. But no one warns you about the silent happiness killers, the sneaky little termites of joy that creep in without so much as a knock on your door. Now, don't look so shocked. You're 60, which means you've still got 10 years before these happiness pickpockets start making themselves at home in your life. I'm telling you this now so you can lock the door before they even think about stepping in. And before you say, "Oh, Paul, I'm fine, I'm strong, nothing will bring me down," listen, so was I. At 70, I thought I was invincible. I could still carry my groceries in one trip, remember where I parked my car, and flirt with the cashier without forgetting my own phone number. But then they crept in. Quiet, slow, sneaky. Let me tell you about the first one. Happiness killer number 1, letting your world get smaller. It starts so innocent. You say no to one dinner because it's raining. Then you skip the Sunday gathering because you're tired. Before you know it, your social calendar is emptier than my fridge the day before payday. I didn't notice it at first. I told myself, "Paul, you're just enjoying some peace and quiet." But here's the thing. Peace and quiet are like chocolate cake. A slice is delightful. The whole cake will make you sick. I went from seeing friends twice a week to maybe once a month. And the less I went out, the less I wanted to go out. That's the trap. Your world shrinks and you don't even realize it until one day you look around and realize the loudest sound in your house is the refrigerator humming. I fixed it by forcing myself, yes, forcing to make plans, even when I didn't feel like it. And you know what? 90% of the time, I came back feeling lighter. The other 10%? Well, let's just say some people should not be allowed to choose the restaurant. Hook for you, friend. Don't wait for loneliness to tap you on the shoulder. Invite joy in before the chair next to you becomes permanently empty. Now, brace yourself for the next one, because this one doesn't knock. It barges right in. Happiness killer number 2, stubbornness about change. By the time we hit 70, we like things just so. Same breakfast, same chair, same TV shows, same exact route to the grocery store. And heaven forbid someone tries to change the furniture layout. Might as well start World War III right there in the living room. I used to think keeping things the same was comforting, but I learned the hard way. It's also a slow poison. When you refuse new experiences, new technology, or even a new flavor of tea, your world starts shrinking like a wool sweater in hot water. One day, my granddaughter asked me to try ordering groceries online. I said, "No way, that's for lazy people." Then a week later, it rained so hard the streets looked like they were auditioning for a disaster movie. Guess who was suddenly grateful for that online grocery app? Yep, this old fool right here. Happiness killer number 3, neglecting your body's signals. When you're younger, ignoring your body is almost a sport. You eat something spicy at midnight, get heartburn, and think, it'll pass. But after 70, that same decision could keep you up all night hugging a bottle of antacids like it's your long-lost lover. I learned this the stupid way. One day I felt a little dizzy, but I brushed it off. Thought it was just dehydration. Turns out it was my blood pressure playing hide and seek in dangerous territory. The doctor told me, "Paul, at your age, you listen to your body the first time it whispers. Don't wait until it's shouting." Ignoring little aches, skipping checkups, or thinking I'll be fine is a fast track to bigger problems. And let me tell you, hospitals are not where happiness lives. Well, unless you find joy in wearing gowns that make you moon the entire hallway. Hook for you, friend? Pay attention to the whispers before they turn into sirens. Your future self will thank you. Happiness killer number 4, letting bitterness settle in. Bitterness is a sneaky one. It starts with a small complaint, maybe your neighbor's dog barking or your son forgetting to call. Then, like mold on bread, it spreads until everything tastes sour. I had an old buddy named George. Great guy, funny as heck, until life disappointed him one too many times. He started complaining about the weather, politics, the price of milk, you name it, he had a gripe for it. Eventually, nobody wanted to be around him, not because they didn't care, but because he drained the air out of every room. When I saw myself starting to do the same thing, catching myself muttering under my breath at the news, I knew I had to stop. So I made a rule. For every complaint I voiced, I had to share 2 good things that happened that day. Sometimes the good thing was as small as the toast didn't burn, but it worked. Bitterness may protect your pride, but it will steal your joy faster than any thief. And how about this? Happiness killer number 5, forgetting to laugh. Oh, this one's the deadliest. You lose your sense of humor and you lose your resilience. Life is too absurd not to laugh, especially in old age when your knees groan louder than the floorboards. I once accidentally wore mismatched shoes to a doctor's appointment. Instead of being embarrassed, I looked the nurse dead in the eye and said, "It's a new fashion trend for people with better things to do than match." We laughed for 5 minutes straight. Laughter doesn't erase problems, but it sure as heck makes them easier to carry. You want to know the real anti-aging secret? It's not creams, pills, or smoothies. It's belly laughs with people you care about. Final thoughts, friend. Now that I've told you about these silent happiness killers, shrinking your world, resisting change, ignoring your body, letting bitterness in, and forgetting the laugh, it's up to you to guard your joy like it's your favorite grandchild. Don't wait until you're in your 70s to fight back. Start now. Keep your world big, stay open to change, listen to your body, let go of grudges, and laugh until your sides ache. And hey, since you've stuck with me this far, you know what would make me really happy. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to the channel so we can keep having these little heart-to-heart talks. Because life's too short not to share a few laughs and a few lessons. Now go on, protect that happiness of yours. And if you ever catch yourself getting grumpy, remember this old man told you so.